All right, my favorite. Dude, I look so cool. I look so cool.
Adventures await.
All right, now we gotta go rub elbows. Go make some connections. This man is obviously more comfortable on the battlefield than in the company of nobles. He's well built. The expansive waistcoat he's wearing doesn't quite fit properly, as though it was borrowed. He has a few pale scars above his face. Okay, let me introduce myself. I am Mager Varn, the new ruler of Dunn's Ward, your neighbor to the east. Like you, I'm about to be a baron. Great job with the Stag Lord, by the way. Not everyone could exterminate a whole gang of bandits with such a small team. How did you earn the title of baron? Truth be told, my team and I just happened to be in the right place at the right time. Jamandi Eldori needed someone reliable to take and hold the territory. I'm the captain of a mercenary team, if that wasn't clear. Varnling host. Have you heard of us? No? No matter. We've done work for Jamandi before. This time the task was simple. We just waltzed into the area, cleared it and most brazen monsters, and built a small fort to hold the place. And for that, a barony and land own. It was a dream job. How do you feel about being a noble? Like a pheasant on a plate. I've killed all kinds of monsters, but this is the first time I strongly felt like turning away could get me eaten. I feel that. See that lad? Baron Drelev? He's not like us. Who knows what generation of Baron he is? Doesn't even shake my hand. You and me, we're like dirt beneath his boots. That's why those like us, the newly made nobility, need to stick together. Otherwise he'd take my land and yours in the blink of an eye. Goodbye. Once you've settled in, come pay us a visit. Alright. It's pretty neat. I like him, I think.
Will you drink with me?
I've yet to become a baron, and already it seems that someone wishes to poison me.
You insult me with such suspicions. Only a very foolish poisoner would offer a cup of death with their own hand and right here for all to see. If I wished to poison you, I'd surely do it secretly.
Okay.
And with grace.
Sure you would.
But jokes aside, I came to apologize. I know the words I said in our conversation with Lady Aldery might have offended you, but this was not my intention. The lessons life has dealt me were not easy. I've learned to be wary of new acquaintances, which is why I've refused to join your party. I hope you will forgive me for this weakness and for my harsh words. And I hope you will hear me out, for I have something to tell you.
No need to apologize. I don't expect everyone to immediately fall under my charms and trust me.
How amusing. Usually those who don't seek affection are the very ones who receive it. Anyway, enough sweet talk. There is something important I wanted to tell you.
Alright, let's hear it.
As it happens, I came across some very valuable information. What brave conqueror of these wild lands wouldn't be intrigued by news of an ancient shrine, possibly full of great treasures? A place such as this was discovered by my old friends from Kadira, and it just so happens to be located in the lands that today become rightfully yours. My friends lack the courage to enter the shrine and seek the treasure, but what will stop us? We who know the taste of battle and have been singed by the same fire.
What could be better than a treasure hunt? I'm ready.
I'm sure you'd like to finally gain your official title and celebrate your victory. And I don't like noisy parties and ceremonies. Find me when you return to your dominion. I'll rent a house in your capital. We can discuss the details of our expedition there. So long, friend. I'll call you so today because soon enough, all you'll be hearing is, Your Grace, Your Grace,
I better not.
Your Grace.
Oh, I was told not to partner with the Sertovas. You were not only tough, but quick. Well, congratulations on your victory. Enjoy it while you can. What do you think awaits me? Nothing good, I fear. The Eldori, our dearest friends, didn't seem it necessary to inform you of their plans, I assume. You see, they're preparing to separate from Brevoy. It will not be a peaceful process. They lack the strength currently, hence using their legal loophole to create some independent allies. Once the civil war breaks out, your lands will be the first to endure a strike from Brevoy's forces. Perhaps they'll erect a memorial stone in independent Restov to honor you. Well, I wouldn't count on even that, really. Is that a threat? I would never. Simply wish to warn you in case you don't fully realize. What would you propose? In your situation, the most reasonable course of action would be to align yourself with the lawful rulers of Brevoy, the noble houses. The Eldori won't dare to rebel, knowing they will immediately become entrapped. You could help Brevoy avoid a civil war while simultaneously enjoying some well-deserved peace in your lands. I believe Jamandi has already attempted to oppose a guard on you as an emissary. I'm guessing her low-born stepson, the green-skinned boy, Castle. It's up to you, of course, but I would recommend you a different envoy. Please meet Chandra Merve, an experienced diplomat who's more familiar with Brevoy's politics than any brawler could be. I'll consider it. Think on it. And by consider it, no shot. A handsome man with a weather-beaten face grasps your hand tightly in his rough, calloused palms, and like the rest of the guests, their festive hoods, he wears a simple robe. Congratulations on your victory. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Ivanki Keeg, High Priest of Aristal and Restov. I saw how you fought beside Jamandi that night. Your god granted you impressive power. Yes, I used to serve Aristal on the battlefield, but those days are long gone. Now I call on his power to heal those who've fallen from a roof more often than anyone wounded by a sword. Of course, someone has to roam the forest and slay monsters, but I'm more useful to my congregation here. Bringing law into the stolen lands is a difficult endeavor. I'd be grateful for any help you could spare. Oh, success! I succeeded. Hell yeah. This is a truly noble undertaking. I believe our community will be able to provide you with the reasonable assistance. We will help you construct a shrine in your capital free of charge. Leedle. Do many people in Restov venerate Aristil? They revere many gods. They pray to Abadar, patron of cities, and Pharasma, gatherer of souls. There are also some more rare cults, but there's no denying that the stag god has the largest congregation here. No wonder people have lived off farming and hunting for centuries. You're dressed pretty simple. Yep. Poor priest, that makes sense. It was an honor to meet you. Goodbye. Okay, well, we got some connections. That's sick.
It is done.
What is Hannes Drelev? Baron Hannes Drelev. And you must be the Stag Lord Butcher. I'm sorry, I quite forgot your name, but you took out the Stag Lord and his gang, and so Sword Lord Jamandi is granting you permission to take his place, right? Well, congrats. My lands lie in the west of yours. I suppose we're neighbors now. Yes, I defeated him. I don't need to deserve or prove anything. Countless generations of... Oh yeah, this is a generational wealth, motherfucker. Okay. Never had to work a day in his life. If I had a slightly bigger army, Swordland Jamandi would have simply given all of the stolen lands to me. Alas, I don't have so many soldiers at my disposal, so she had to urgently make barons. So you have no army, no special merits. You were just given the land for being pretty. Under other circumstances, I'd have whipped you for such words, but let's not ruin Lady Eldori's celebration. If you want so badly to measure merits, we can do so another time. Ha, politeness must be deserved. Hate that guy already. Okay, I don't know who Lander is. A handsome, well-dressed young man of about 17 years old looks at you with a polite smile. So you're the famous slayer of the Stag Lords gang, soon to be Baron. Pleased to make your acquaintance. My name is Lander. Just Lander? No last name? No title? Let's say I'm here, incognito. Under my circumstances, it's wise to keep one's lineage to oneself. Truth be told, that's precisely what I wanted to speak with you about. You see, I'm an heir to one of the Brevoy's noble houses. I won't say which, but believe me, a newly appointed baron with no connections would do well to have a friend like me. I travel the country in secret, without servants, so I can see it for myself. Not for a carriage window, but face to face with the people. My people would never approve, of course, but then I never ask. I need to know Brevoy if I'm going to rule a part of it someday. I know Jamandi wants to impose her stepson on you as emissary of Brevoy. Refuse. Take me instead. Don't look at my age. While they may have trained this half-orc to swing a sword, I've been training to rule since I was a child. I'll be far greater use to you, both now and in the future, after I have a firm position in my family. Oh no, I'm not from here. I'm just visiting, you could say. I wanted to see for myself the heroes who managed to conquer frontier lands, and the Lord Mayor was kind enough to invite me. Please tell me again what you're doing here. Yep. Tell me once more, what do you want from me? I'll consider your proposal. Dude, everyone wants to be my, like, envoy.
Onwards.
So, how do you like our little gathering? I hope you've made some useful connections. Shall we move on to the official proceedings?
What envoy do I want, chat? I think I like the idea.
My apprentice, Casil Aldori, will go with you, won't he? Whatever you choose, I won't argue. But you must choose your inner circle with the utmost care.
Okay. I'm ready for the ceremony.
Stand here.
I'm being crowned, chat.
Lords and ladies, today we are here to honor 3 brave people who have done the impossible. They've tamed the stolen lands. Baron Hannes Drelev, the new master of Glenabon, Captain Maegor Varn, the conqueror of Dunsword, and finally, the tamer of the Shrike Hills, who put an end to the atrocities of the Stag Lord's bandits. Step forward.
Can my mammoth come forward, please? I only go with him.
On behalf of the people of the free city of Restov, I confer upon you this noble title. Rise, your grace.
I'm a king. I beat the game. I beat it.
Victory! The Stag Lord's dead, and the capital of the new barony has been built in place of his fort. That was how the long and challenging taming of the stolen lands began.
Greetings, Baron. Yeah, you're damn right. Welcome, Your Grace. Let me once again... Oh, I skipped it on accident. I'm here to welcome you on behalf of your new capital. Citizens, the Stag Lord's former stronghold will soon be a thriving city. Word travels fast, and the first settlers have already arrived with new ones approaching as we speak. While you were visiting, much has been done here. Your benefactors, the Eldori, invested a great deal of resources in rebuilding the city. I stand ready to answer your questions and to show you around the most important parts. Where are my companions? They are all somewhere around here, but I never kept an eye on who went where exactly. I assume Tristan is with Jihad, and you can always find Lindsay. Just follow the noise and turmoil. Any citizens I should know about? Our old acquaintance Jihad is right here. What does right here mean? Clerics normally don't like cities much, but he's eager to serve you. That's cool. Also, the emissary of Brevoy is here, waiting for you in the throne room. There's also this curious matter. An elf has paid us a visit, a blind elf, Desna, who only knows how he managed to get here. He seems a peaceful, even pleasant fellow, though naturally a little odd, so I let him stay a while. It's up to you to decide what to do with him now. That's about it, I guess. What's the mood of the folks here? Born right in front of our eyes. The people sense the moment, and today we're feeling proud. As a rule, I'm not too cheerful or chatty. I normally feel out of place among all the rejoicing. Okay. Lead the way. What's up, little homie? We're selecting a site to build our house. It's wet near the lake and windy up here on the hill. A fine place to throw garbage at your neighbor's head, though. Ouch. Haha. It's a good thing you got rid of those monsters and bandits, Your Grace. Okay, I'm a casual baron. All right, we don't need to call me that. Do you recognize this place? This is where the Stag Lord's fortress wall used to be. Not that it saved him in the end. Hunna. We gotta clean this area up. Workers did a fine job turning this bandit den into the heart of the town. Ha! They sure did. They sure did. The heart of every town is its main square. We plan to hold street festivities and fairs here. Look, we already have our very first vendor. Ooh. If you turn right from the square, you'll end up straight in our tavern. Okay. So we can get hammered. Put our baron as tall as a troll. His hair of pure gold and can breathe fire. Well, yeah. All barons can breathe fire, trust me. Well, welcome, Your Grace. Glad to serve you. Your Grace, those are our guards. They keep order in the city or keep their mouths busy with gossip. Is that my kingdom? Here's the observation platform. I hope one day your capital will grow large enough that we won't be able to see its full extent from this perch. That'd be cool. Whew. The building in front is your residence. That's my house. Oh, Chad, I can't stop yawning.
A rest is in order.
Welcome to your barony. You're about to make the unyielding stolen lands a Prosperous kingdom. There's a long and arduous road ahead of you. You and your advisors are going to deal with matters of national importance, found and build up settlements, seize and develop new regions, solve pressing problems, and take advantage of good opportunities. A prosperous governor will be handsomely rewarded with support and donations from their subjects, promising alliances with other states, wealth for their treasury, and many other things. Okay. So now we've reached the main chambers. This is the throne room where you'll hold court and receive visitors. Let me draw your attention to this large map depicting your barony and its surroundings. Will mark all the important scout reports and other news worthy of my attention. What the hell is all this? Greetings, your grace. It was a pleasure to meet you at the rest-off reception. On behalf of your allies and benefactors, the Eldori Sword Lords, I'd like to offer you some advice. Community, loyalty +6, military +3, economy, divine, arcane, stability +3. New event, trade agreement with Sertova. Azanki's offer, pillage of the Temple of Elk, rebuild. Ooh. Research into the nature of curses. Oh. Difficulty level of your barony. You may change the difficulty level of your barony at any time or set it to automatic. If set to automatic, you want it to deal with most government decisions. It will be taken care of automatically and your barony will never fail. However, this will also prevent you from unlocking any governance related achievements. Now, I don't want that. I want to do it. I did read on Reddit though, it's like if this is your first time, go on easy. You can solve most of your barony's problems by granting appointments to the right people, responsible people. But certain state business will demand your personal attention, as will the visits of especially important guests. Reports of such outstanding events will be marked on your map. You can always check it while considering your plans. According to the ancient traditions of Brevoy and most of the River Kingdoms, rulers address affairs of state and receive visitors at the beginning of the month. My advice to you is to maintain this tradition and regularly visit your capital when needed. The first thing you should do as a ruler is assign loyal people to all the important positions in your barony. Your clerics, Jihad and Tristan, were the first to seek an audience. I won't distract you further. I'll leave you to consider. Once again, my congratulations. May you rule be long and prosperous. Brand, I don't even know what to say. Thank you. Again. Yeah, I know. Can I turn off allowing bits? Can I turn it off? God, I don't even know what to say, dude. Holy shit, thank you. Thank you. I'm not even doing anything. I'm just reading. And like with the lisp. So like it's not even like good. It's not even good audio. How are you? Damn. Damn. Yeah, well, yeah, because I mean, I'm now like almost 50 pounds lighter. So like last year, I probably could have. This year, I can't. Now, let's see. You hear that? That's solid contact right there. Damn. Well, I was tired. I was tired after the gym. Now it's just like, now I'm just like jacked up. Do you have, do the boys have Guild Wars 2 installed yet? Became a rock, dude, rock climbing is, I haven't done it, but I should. Y'all did it today? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Did it spark interest? You've climbed your whole life? Hell yeah. I struggle with, like, increasing my grip strength, and I feel like the best way to do that would be to, like, rock and wall climb. Your Grace, allow me to congratulate you on receiving the title of Baron. I am confident that you'll be able to bring order to these troubled lands. Yeah, the gym that I go to has one. but it's like very novice. I've seen some like climbing gyms. I have some buddies that go to them and they're crazy. But to be honest, that isn't exactly what we wanted to speak to you about. Tristan and I have been talking a great deal about what happened at the Temple of the Elk. It doesn't all make sense to us, but one thing is clear. There's a powerful curse at work. It corrupted the very essence of that sacred place, steeping it with putrescence. God, dude, I should not be reading. Ugh, I'm disgusted with ever who could do this. And now there is a new woe. Tristan and I believe the curse did not simply disperse on its own accord. There is a place near the capital rumored by the locals to be cursed. Tristan and I visited this dreadful place, and we felt the same putrescence at the Temple of the Elk. Like, our real climbing gym is, oh my god, 80 a month? No thank you. No thank you. My gym is like 20 a month. I'm trying to spend the least amount on a gym so I don't feel bad about not going to it if I get busy. What is this place? Where is it? There is a bald hilltop not far from here to the north of the capital. Its crown is entirely barren of life. The locals believe that rituals glorifying the dark gods were held there back in ancient times. There is no longer any trace of such rituals, but the air around the hilltop is heavy to the point of stifling. This place is like rotting wound, closed but not healed. And this wound will undoubtedly open again. Tristan and I felt something approaching, something ominous. The curse will soon return to plague us once more. I will go there as soon as I am able. I'd be happy to accompany you, but I would not expect to see anything new there at present. I agree. We've been to this hilltop. It's barren, but filled... I'm a baron. Spelled differently, but I am also one. But filled with dense atmosphere. Well, what do you suggest? The curse will grow in strength, and we will predict it will reach the peak of its strength in about 1 month. That's when we should visit the bald hilltop and resolve this issue. Oh, dude, if I have to keep track of schedules... For now, we can only wait and prepare. We beg your pardon, your grace, for intervening with you getting the grasp of your barony. I'm sure you have even more pressing matters at hand right now. Barony has 10 basic stats, each supervised by an advisor. There are as follows: population, regent, loyalty, counselor, military general, economy, treasurer, divine, high priest, relations, grand diplomat, stability warden, magister, culture, curator, espionage. Man, this looks intense. See, that's what I like about like the YMCA. Like when I was in college, I would go to the Y, or I worked at the Y, and if you just worked an hour a week or whatever, if you were like part-time, you got a free membership. It was pretty sick. Stats increase if your governance is successful and decrease if events don't end well or other negative factors are placed in your way. Don't let your barony stats drop to 0 or lower. This will cause your subjects to riot. Okay, we don't want to do that. Each stat has certain milestones or ranks within them. Every 20 points in a stat will increase your rank. Rank 1 unlocks a corresponding advisor position for that stat. Further development of the stat and upgrades to its ranks will be possible only if you have an... Oh my god, there's so much here. Governing your barony will require 1 advisor for each stat. You may appoint your companions as well as some of the stolen land citizens into these advisor positions. Each of the 10 positions has at least 3 characters qualified to hold it. Not all these characters will be willing to serve you right away. Some of them will need to be convinced. Appointing others will require completing an assignment for them or rendering them some other service. Every advisor acts on their own idea. Dude, this is like 2 IRL, dude. It's like our government. They have their own opinions on everything that happens in your domain. Therefore, you may want to select characters whose governance philosophy is consistent with your own. Open the advisor tab on the right side of the screen, click an empty slot, and select a character to appoint them as an advisor. Every barony stat gains a bonus from the specific ability of the appointed advisor. The exact size of the bonus is indicated in the upper right corner of the advisor's card. Only advisors may address the problems, opportunities, and sudden events that occur in your domain and require immediate attention. Don't leave these positions vacant. Alright, what are we naming the barony? What are we gonna name the kingdom, dude? Oh, let's be super unique.